Between Christmas and New Year, something strange happens. The noise slows down, the world pauses, and without realizing it, millions of people make a decision that quietly determines how their entire next year will go. Most people waste this moment. A few use it to completely change their lives. The question is, which one are you? Stay with me, because the decision you make in the next few days could shape your money, your peace, your relationships, and your future. This week, the one between Christmas and New Year. It's not normal time. Psychologists actually call this a mental reset window. Spiritually, many people believe it's a sacred moment of reflection and deep clarity. Think about it. You're no longer rushing around, getting ready for Christmas. The chaos has subsided. But you also haven't entered the pressure cooker of New Year's resolutions and the New Year, New Me frenzy just yet. You are standing in the middle. You're in a quiet, unique space. And that is exactly where clarity lives. It's in the pause, in the stillness, that we can finally hear ourselves think. Have you noticed how quiet your mind feels lately? How the usual static has died down just a bit? If you feel that, let me know in the comments. Just type yes if you feel it too. It's a powerful, shared experience. Now, here's where most people get it wrong. They make the same mistake. Year after year after year, they stand in this quiet space and they say things like, I'll change in January. I'll think about my goals later. Next year will definitely be different. I promise. But then January 1st comes and goes, and by February, nothing has changed. Why? Because a decision delayed is a decision denied. Here's a hard truth. If January arrives and nothing in your life has changed, because the real decision was never made now in this quiet moment of clarity, the intention was there, but the decision wasn't. You simply postponed the commitment, and in doing so, you chose to stay the same. Pushing your transformation to an arbitrary date on the calendar is the most common form of self-sabotage. You're essentially telling your future self, hey, you handle it, without giving them any new tools or a new mindset to work with. So what is the one life-changing decision you need to make right now? It's not what you think. It's not about setting a new goal. It's not about making a list of things you want to achieve. The decision that changes everything is this: you decide who you are leaving behind. Not what you want, but who you are leaving behind in this year. You identify the version of yourself that cannot, and will not, follow you into the next chapter of your life. I'm talking about old habits that keep you stuck, the excuses you've told yourself so many times that they sound like facts, the distractions that steal your time and your energy, the old, limiting mindset that whispers you're not good enough, not smart enough, not ready. You don't need more motivation to start the new year. Remember this: growth always starts with a goodbye. A goodbye to the person you used to be. Let me tell you a simple story. There was a man who spent years saying he wanted more out of life. More money to feel secure. More peace in his mind. More purpose in his work. Every New Year's Eve, he'd make a toast to a better year, but by spring, he was right back where he started. But then one year, in that quiet week between Christmas and the New Year, he sat alone and made one silent, powerful decision. He said to himself, I will no longer live my life as if my future doesn't matter. That was it. That was the decision. And from that moment, everything began to shift. He changed his mornings, waking up an hour earlier to read instead of scrolling. He changed who he listened to, and following negative influences and seeking out mentors. He changed what he tolerated, no longer accepting disrespect from others or excuses from himself. And guess what? The money, the peace, the purpose, it all followed. It wasn't about adding new goals. It was about subtracting the behaviors that were inconsistent with the future he wanted. So let me ask you, what are you tolerating right now that is quietly destroying your future? Think about it. Is it a habit, a relationship, a mindset? What are you allowing to continue day after day that is keeping you from the life you truly desire? Here is a practical step I want you to take today. Before the new year arrives, before the noise and the pressure return, do this one thing. Take 10 minutes for yourself. Find a quiet place, grab a piece of paper, and at the top, write these words, "This version of me ends here." Then, underneath that, list 3 things, just 3 that you are no longer accepting from yourself or for yourself. Maybe it's procrastination on your biggest dream. Maybe it's listening to that negative voice in your head. You don't need to post this on social media. Now, just imagine for a moment. Imagine it's 1 year from now. You're looking back on today, and you smile. You look back and say, "That quiet week changed everything for me," not because of some magic trick. Not because of luck, but because you had the courage to make a different choice. You chose to honor your future instead of repeating your past. Your future self is listening. The universe is listening. It's listening to the decisions you make right now, in this quiet, powerful moment. So, if you're with me, if you're choosing growth before the new year even starts, I want you to declare it. Comment "I decide" below to make it real. And if this message spoke to you, don't just scroll away. Follow this page because I'll be sharing more powerful truths to help you prepare before the new year arrives. And if you know someone who needs to hear this before it's too late, share this video with them. Let's make this decision together.